Solana is trading near $79.05 after failing to break out of the $76.90 range that has contained price action for several months. The price is no longer showing the momentum it once had, and this is happening at the same time as a noticeable drop in participation across the Solana ecosystem and derivatives market. Liquidation data is forming a liquidity pocket above current prices, placing SOL at a critical point. Continued weakness could reinforce the ongoing range-bound structure and lead to further downside. The first sign of trouble comes from Solana's on-chain activity. Active users have dropped from nearly 3 million earlier this year to below 2 million in recent weeks. The latest count of about 1.9 million users shows that network participation is still weakening, even though the price has made several attempts to recover. A drop in active users usually signals less engagement across the ecosystem, which can eventually affect demand for the native token. The trend has been consistent for months, suggesting the slowdown is more than a short-term fluctuation. As user activity declines, Solana is losing one of the key fundamental factors that helped support its strong market performance in the past. The weakness is not limited to user activity. Solana's DEX. Most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. Volume has been falling steadily since peaking earlier this year, with daily trading activity now far below multi-billion-dollar levels. This ongoing decline points to a loss of liquidity and speculative demand across the ecosystem. The derivatives market is showing a similar pattern. Open interest has dropped, which is a sign of reduced speculative positioning. This suggests that traders are less confident or less willing to bet on Solana's future direction. The combination of declining user numbers and shrinking trading volumes indicates that the broader ecosystem is cooling down. This is a concern for Solana because the network's growth has historically been driven by active user participation and high trading volumes. When these metrics fall, it can create a feedback loop that further weakens the price. The current price is sitting near a key support level, and any further decline could trigger a breakdown of the $76.90 range. If that happens, it may open the door for a deeper correction. At the same time, the liquidation data shows a liquidity pocket forming above the current price. This means that if the price starts to rise again, it could face resistance from short positions being closed out. This could lead to a short squeeze if buyers step in. However, the current environment is not one of strong bullish momentum. The market is in a state of uncertainty, and traders are watching closely to see if Solana can stabilize or if the bearish pressure will continue. The next signal to watch is whether Solana can hold above $76. If it breaks below that level, it may trigger a wave of stop-loss orders and further sell pressure. On the other hand, if buyers step in and push the price back above $90, it could signal a reversal in sentiment. Until then, Solana remains in a critical phase of its price action, with both. Most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. Fundamental and technical indicators pointing to a period of consolidation or potential breakdown. The stakes are high for investors who are holding Solana, as a breakdown could lead to a significant loss of value. At the same time, if the price manages to stabilize and show signs of strength, it could attract new buyers and potentially lead to a rebound. The market is waiting for a clear signal that will determine the next direction of Solana's price. Until then, traders are likely to remain cautious and watchful, as the outcome of this period of consolidation could have lasting implications for the future of Solana.